Greetings, why don't you comic book readers out there? I'm Mike from Frontline here, and welcome everybody to my Duel comic book review. In this review, I'll be reviewing two comic books from two different comic companies, and those two comics I will be reviewing are, on this side, from Valiant Comics, we have Manowar, issue number 6, and on this side, from DC Comics of Rebirth, we have the Hellblazer, issue number 13, the Inspiration Game, part 1. So first things first, let's start off with this comic book from Valiant of Manowar, issue number 6. So, in last issue, we're trying to find out if Arak is going to be putting on the suit yet, and also since Storm found out about it, we're going to find out in this issue what's going to happen next. So, starts off where Arak has a meeting with the group that he's teaming up with, and he's telling them that he has no longer trust of the Azure General or the Emperor, and there's just lots of things where Junde is actually talking about what happened to her land and stuff like that. And let me guys show you artwork. The artwork in this comic book is drawn really amazing. Really love the artwork that is in this comic book. So as the issue continues, it's just saying that, Arak's just talking about his armor, and it's not just any other armor. It's more of a unique armor, and he just wants to use it when the time is right. So as he goes on, he goes to the Cadium capital, where he has a talk with Ironside, and he wants to just determine who the Mamelot serves and who serves the Mamelot. So he has a meeting with them about all this. And with that, there's been poison that has happened during the conversation. And there's a fight that ensues. And the blades are also poisoned. So Arak has to try to fight through this. And let's just say that the people who were destroying Arak, they had direct orders from the general, and well, he doesn't look too happy about that. And just more of the artwork I gotta show you guys, because I really credit the artwork in this comic book. So he goes off to the Azure's Emperor's Palace, where he wants to say that, we must stand against this Mamelot because it's a threat to all of us and all that stuff. And he's like saying, you clearly sent the assassins after me, so clearly you think that I'm a threat to you, and all that other stuff that he says about that. So as he's having a fight with him, let's just say that it ended very painfully with the blade that you see from this cover. Yeah, pretty much that ended like that. So now that the invasion has been going on because of what he did, he's just saying, all this, that's what's going on, attacking women and children, unarmed men, families asleep in the night, entire races. We have seen what they are capable of, but now we shall see what they are made of, and that is to be continued. So if this is what they're going by of giving him the new suit of this, it looks pretty cool, I must say that. And also, there's a preview cover of Manowar, issue number 7, on sale in September, and the Emperor storyline begins. So I'll be really looking forward to that. And also, there were some other stuff of the Entered Eternity? Yeah, Eternity, listen to me talk, which will be coming out in October. And then we also have lots of stuff, including Valiant Comics coming in September, along with the advertisement of Eternity. So this comic book was really amazing. Rating I give for this is 4 out of 5 stars. Excellent artwork and a really great story that's picking up. Can't wait to see how the Emperor story is going to be in this comic book. Now we go into this story of the Hellblazer issue number 13, Inspiration Game Part 1. This is a comic book where I was getting a little bit considered about if I'm going to be keeping this or not, because in the last issue, John Constantine is going, I believe, to London, was it? I believe it was London. and it starts a new story arc. So as I'm reading through the story, you know, it just talks about how he was going to see Detective Chief Inspector Ames, known as Margaret, and they're having a little bit of talking. All works pretty good, like in the other John Constantine comic books, and when I've been reading this, I feel like I'm reading more of a story, and to be honest with you, I was kind of bored reading this. Like, he talks about Wendell and Era J, who were in the club and stuff like that, and Martin German, who is another person that they were talking about. He was known to be a rare liquors dealer, known as a spirit hunter as well, and letting new people try out his products, even John Constantine, which wound up with him waking up in the middle of the streets. And just with all that's going on, you know, I just was... And then we go back to them talking with each other about all the other stuff that he's been through. He's like saying, despite your attempts to convince me of the contrary when you blew back into town and into my life, I know who you still are. So Margaret has his game and stuff like that. But he's just like saying, I gave back your life, so let me go, let me find out the truth myself and everything, and just to keep her alive. So basically, he was doing her a favor, but he also gave her like a video for her to watch, and then it was just like this whole thing of like let me show you guys what I'm talking about, like a video right here of what's going on with this guy, and how he was thrown into something that was very bloody by something. And then John Constantine wanted to meet up with Martin German to find out some answers, and sure enough, he finds out some answers, like saying, where's the bag and stuff like that, and they had like a Knickers in there, and let's just say that it turned out to be this, where he actually told the truth that his name was Jemiah, a nurse at South London. And then there's just like another thing where some guy was being suicidal to himself because of the drink that he got, and there's these two guys here that are just saying, a mage of Avalon Soul, John Constantine by name, to be continued next time in Heels Hangover. And then after that, just the preview cover? No, there is not. Okay. After reading this story, I really have to admit, I really was not into this comic book, and normally that I would give it 3 stars to usually save the comic book. I'm sorry to say this, but in my opinion, I think this deserves a rating of 2 out of 5 stars. Like, the artwork was great. The story, I was very, very bored and not interested. And I'm going to say this right now, I am going to give it one more chance for the next review. But if this comic book does not hold me in the next issue, me and the Hellblazer are going to have to go separate ways, and I'm going to have to drop it. Because I knew from the last issue, I was going to be very concerned of this issue that's probably going to go downhill. And in my opinion, this comic book went timber down, in my opinion. If you guys like the comic book, I respect your opinion, but in my opinion, I did not like it. Maybe part 2 of the Inspiration Game might save it, I don't know. Or the next issue, I should say. But let's find out next time. But with that, everybody, that's my dual comp review of X-O Manowar issue number 6 and the Hellblazer issue number 13, the Inspiration Game part 1. Before I go, please don't forget to check out these sources. ComicFrontline.com, ZoneForPodcast.com, and our YouTube game channel, Frontline Gaming Zone. Both are your #1 source for comic and game-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. If you would like, please leave your comments in the comment section of what you think of this comic book, because in my opinion, this book won over this one. But if you guys think different, or if you want to talk about anything I said in this review, or questions, please feel free to leave in the comment section. As always, don't forget to click that subscribe button to Comic Frontline today, where we have all videos we upload daily, and you won't miss out on any videos that we upload daily in your subscription boxes. So please just hit that subscribe button because we greatly appreciate it. And to all you comic book readers out there, Mike Frontline saying take care, and as always, do not forget to keep watching. Later, everybody.